Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Ayelet Cano de Mateo. My favorite thing to do is help people figure out how to live a healthier and more natural life. Change is difficult for all of us, but usually when we finally decide to make the change, it's because we're really motivated to do it. The motivation could be that we don't feel well, or that we've been sick for a long time, or it could be that someone close to us really wants us to become healthier. Whatever the motivation, the more simple strategies we have to make the change, the easier it is. When discussing natural health and how to shift our daily life to be a healthier one, it's always easiest to think about one item at a time. For example, let's say we eat a lot of packaged and processed foods on a regular basis. Most of us know that these types of foods carry a lot of preservatives. When consumed on a regular basis for many years, preservatives can contribute to serious illness and disease. Many years ago, we did a science project in our clinic where we bought a McDonald's Big Mac, chicken McNuggets, and some of their French fries. The sciencey part of the project involved leaving these items unrefrigerated in our office for a period of many months. At the end of this 9-month period, we inspected the food items. It was the most amazing thing. There was not a speck of mold on any part of it. In fact, everything looked almost exactly as it did before, even down to the sesame seeds on the Big Mac bun. That's the thing. These are not food items, not really. Though McDonald's is often the victim of these types of conversations, when discussing preservatives, it's a great example of the worst case scenario. But lesser amounts of preservatives can be damaging as well to our body. Our body just doesn't know how to process them. They're considered foreign by our liver, which is in charge of breaking down toxins in the body. And when we have too much of it, it can really affect our body's ability to be healthy. When we eat food, it's important to eat food and to avoid eating non-food items, which would essentially be like preservatives. By avoiding packaged and processed foods entirely, we can create much greater health in the body. So here's a simple task to understand and try to implement in your life. Avoid packaged and processed foods. Try to eat mostly fresh foods. This would include fresh fruit and vegetables, nuts and seeds, natural meat and fish with no added hormones, and lots of healthy fats. Now, during this week of the Healthy Eating Boot Camp, Holly and I discussed the importance of eating healthy fats in your diet. So what's a healthy fat? In Holly's video, she does some great instruction on healthy fats and she gets into the nitty-gritty of it. But essentially, a healthy fat would include coconut oil, olive oil, avocados, nuts, seeds. These are some examples. It's really important to eat some of these every day. In fact, healthy fats are essential for our body to repair itself and to maintain itself. It's important for our brain and our heart and all the other tissues in our body. So the two take-home points for this week's video is to eat mostly fresh foods, avoid processed and packaged foods, and that includes refined processed sugar and sugar substitutes, and make sure to get your daily dose of healthy fats. So thanks for joining us in this conversation, and Holly and I are excited to continue our discussion next week.